Picture this, a country barely larger than Maryland, yet it ranks among the world's top agricultural exporters. Sounds impossible, right? Welcome to the Netherlands, where innovation meets necessity in the most spectacular way. This tiny European nation ships over $140 billion worth of food worldwide each year, challenging everything we thought we knew about farming. How does such a small territory compete with agricultural giants? The answer lies in a remarkable transformation that began with tragedy and evolved into triumph. The Dutch have turned their geographical disadvantages into strategic advantages, creating a blueprint that nations worldwide are now studying intensively. Today, we're diving deep into the Dutch agricultural revolution, exploring how this flood-prone land became a global powerhouse that's celestially feeding billions while using a fraction of the resources traditional farming requires. What makes this story even more fascinating is the scale of efficiency involved. The Netherlands dedicates more than half of its total land area to agriculture. But it's not about quantity alone. It's about the quality and value of what they produce. They've strategically focused on high-value products like tomatoes, peppers, eggs, cheese, and meat, commanding premium prices in international markets. Their greenhouses produce vegetables with yields up to 10 times higher per square meter than traditional outdoor farming methods anywhere else on Earth. This isn't just agricultural success. It's a masterclass in innovation born from necessity. From pioneering greenhouse technology to developing algorithms that predict crop yields with remarkable accuracy. The Dutch have fundamentally reimagined what's possible in modern farming. They've created a system where robots work alongside bees, where water gets recycled up to 20 times, and where LED lights are precisely calibrated to maximize plant growth while minimizing energy consumption. It's a story of resilience, ingenuity, and the power of sustained investment in research and development. From underwater to breadbasket, the Dutch relationship with land is unique because they actually created much of it themselves. Back in medieval times, nearly 20% of what we call the Netherlands today was submerged beneath water. Survival meant innovation, so they constructed massive dikes to hold back the relentless sea and developed ingenious windmill systems to drain the recovered territories. These reclaimed lands, called polders, became the foundation of Dutch agriculture. For centuries, small family farms flourished on this hard-won soil, feeding the nation through careful stewardship. But everything changed dramatically during World War II when Nazi occupation brought unimaginable suffering. The winter of 1944 witnessed 20,000 Dutch citizens starving to death after food supplies were deliberately cut off, an event seared into the national memory forever. The post-war agricultural revolution emerging from the devastation of war, the Netherlands made food security its absolute priority. Agricultural Minister Sicko Mansholt spearheaded a transformation that would reshape farming forever. The government poured resources into research, subsidized critical crops, and consolidated small plots into larger, more efficient operations that could leverage emerging technologies. Wageningen University became the beating heart of this revolution, essentially functioning as the nation's agricultural think tank. Researchers there pioneered techniques that would eventually spread across 150 countries, spinning off dozens of innovative startups. Public investment in agricultural science created a powerful feedback loop where discoveries moved rapidly from laboratory to field. With farmers and scientists working hand-in-hand to solve real-world challenges, the greenhouse empire, the real game-changer, emerged in Westland, near Rotterdam, where concentrated clusters of greenhouses transformed the landscape. After dark, these facilities illuminate the horizon with otherworldly purple, orange, and green glows from specialized growing lamps. Inside these climate-controlled environments, tomato plants grow 12 inches weekly, while sophisticated systems monitor every variable from temperature to humidity with precision. Margarita's family farm exemplifies this evolution perfectly. Her grandfather grew vegetables outdoors, battling unpredictable weather and seasonal limitations. Today she manages towering vines in temperature-regulated glass houses where bumblebees pollinate plants year-round while LED lights simulate perfect summer conditions constantly. The Netherlands now exports 900,000 tons of tomatoes annually, despite having weather naturally unsuited for these warm climate fruits, proving that technology can overcome geographical limitations. Water wisdom and precision growing. Perhaps the most impressive innovation involves water conservation. Traditional farming uses over 200 liters of water per kilogram of tomatoes. Dutch greenhouses need only 4 liters for the same yield. This 90% reduction comes from closed-loop systems that capture, clean, and recycle every drop that plants don't absorb. Beyond tomatoes, pepper operations like VD Holland demonstrate how technology scales efficiently. Growing 85 million peppers annually, achieve yields 12 times higher than global averages through hydroponic cultivation and AI-powered monitoring. Cameras photograph each pepper, comparing images against ideal specimens to sort by size, weight, shape, and color automatically. Even imperfect produce finds purpose, sold to processors rather than wasted, embodying the Dutch philosophy of efficiency. This agricultural miracle demands tremendous power. Dutch greenhouses consume 107 petajoules annually, enough electricity to power 2 million homes, raising serious environmental questions. Some studies suggest greenhouse tomatoes carry 6 times the carbon footprint of field-grown alternatives, though this depends heavily on energy sources. The war in Ukraine forced a reckoning when Russian gas supplies vanished and energy prices skyrocketed. Farms scrambled for alternatives, with some investing millions in geothermal drilling, while others built on-site power plants that heat greenhouses while selling surplus electricity back to the grid. Wageningen researchers like Leo Marcellus pioneered LED lighting that cut power consumption nearly in half, and they're now fine-tuning light recipes that optimize plant growth while minimizing energy waste. The livestock dilemma. The Netherlands isn't just about vegetables. It's Europe's largest meat exporter, raising 4 million cows, 13 million pigs, and 104 million chickens yearly. But this livestock density creates severe environmental pressure, particularly ammonia pollution from manure that threatens native ecosystems. The country emits more ammonia per hectare than any other European nation. At Wagenenen's dairy campus, researchers are pioneering solutions. Special floors separate urine from feces to reduce ammonia release, while AI-powered feeding troughs track individual cow consumption and emissions. They've discovered that altering diets by reducing protein levels and replacing fermented grass with fresh alternatives significantly cuts both methane and ammonia output. The technology can even identify naturally low-emission cows for selective breeding programs. The global question: so, can Dutch innovation actually feed the world? Climate scientist Jonas Germier offers a sobering reality check. Half of human calories come from outdoor staple crops like wheat, rice, and corn. Growing these grains in greenhouses remains financially impossible at the scale needed to nourish billions of hungry people globally. The true Dutch export isn't tomatoes or technology alone, it's a collaborative mindset. Their success stems from tight partnerships between government, universities, and farmers, creating systems where knowledge flows freely and innovations deploy rapidly. As Germier develops AI tools connecting growers across continents, he emphasizes that local adaptation matters more than any silver bullet solution. The future of farming demands water, energy, seeds, and most importantly, strategies tailored to each region's unique conditions and challenges. The Dutch legacy. Before you go, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for Minecrafted. We explore fascinating stories like this every week, uncovering how innovation shapes our world. Drop a like if this story amazed you, and we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What impressed you most about Dutch agriculture? Have you experienced their produce in your local markets? Perhaps you have ideas about how these innovations could work in your own region. Share your perspective with our community. Every comment helps us create better content for curious minds like yours. Join us next time as we explore another incredible story of human ingenuity, transforming the impossible into reality.